So, Jerome, what about resilient leadership? How can you build strength and be adaptable with your team?
Yes, Alex, how you can build strength and be adaptable with your team is you have to be agile and you have to be creative and also be willing to be open to learning new ways and new approaches, looking at opportunities to see it in a new way, something I call win, WIN, work it new. So if you can work it new,
Oh, I like that.
that's one area that you can become more adaptable and more flexible.
So you got to come up with a new approach sometimes. You got to be open to that.
Yes, a lot of times it's really about how willing are you to learn as you explore new ways of approaching a problem that's complex. What happens sometimes is complexity is a rational issue, but it drives an emotional response of uncertainty and ambiguity. So you have to be both rational as a leader and also deal with emotion. So as a team leader, you have to deal with the emotional aspects of what your team is dealing with. I
Mm,
just had one of my clients who sent out this beautiful email to her organization. She's the president of this organization, uh, just dealing with the emotional aspects of the election in the US.
wow.
And she was really said to people, we're here for you no matter what direction you are, what you believe in, who you vote for. And I thought it was very powerful because she dealt with the emotional aspects of the rational aspects of dealing with the election.
And is that why, I mean, that's why she's resilient? Is that she's capable of resorting to new approaches? Is that something she had never done before?
No, I think she's resilient because she knows how to deal with potential adversity or deal with adversity. And the more capable you are of dealing with adversity, the better you are at being resilient, overcoming difficulties, overcoming hurdles, overcoming setbacks. And so being resilient requires you, it's a learned response. It's not something that we're born with necessarily. It's something that you develop over time. As you have more success of dealing with adversity, as you have more success for having dealing with failure or loss, you become more resilient, you become stronger. It's like going to the gym and you're pumping iron. And when you first go into the gym the first time, your first response is, wow, I'm sore. So either you're going to either go back to the gym and you're going to deal with the soreness or you're going to quit. The people who quit never become resilient.
To go back to your example with that lady who sent the email, did she become resilient out of her personality, or was it something she learned? Where did that come from? So that we can help leaders who are in our organizations and they feel like they're on the fringe of giving up, or they feel they're not up to the challenge.
She became resilient through experience of having gone through scenarios or situations where didn't have the most success or that she was disappointed in the result. She became resilient as a result of continuing to stay in the game, continuing to learn, continuing to grow,
Okay.
having a growth mindset and saying, okay, what do I need to learn here? This didn't go
Uh-huh.
as well as I wanted it to go. And so one of the key things is when you make a decision about something, you have to ask yourself, what's the impact of this? Is it reversible? And so she learned how to overcome obstacles. And she learned how to deal with disappointment, and that developed the resiliency.
Thank you. To me, what you just said makes so much sense, and we're going to finish with that. The key to resilience is the capability and the willingness to learn. The verb
Yes,
learn is the key to resilience.
yes, absolutely.
That's the best mindset to, be confronting with anything that happens to you. You should receive anything that life is throwing at you as a thing that will make you learn something new.
Exactly.